Dude, this deck is gross. That was so gross, man. That was disgusting. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Marvel Snap video. Today I have something very spicy for you. I'm very excited. At rank 77, I have Kingpin Control. And so this is probably one of my favorite decks I've made in a really long time. Gained us a bunch of cubes, actually. And so what's going on here? So you got Sunspot as your primary one-drop. Sunspot is the best one-drop most of the time in a lot of these types of decks where you're just passing and kind of waiting for stuff to happen. Sunspot is very useful because he just like accrues a lot of power over the course of the game when you just pass. I think this is one of the best Lizard decks I've played in a really long time because Lizard is basically always just a 2/5. And when Lizard is a 2/5, I feel like he's just an insane card. You have Daredevil, which I think is one of the most replaceable cards here, but I do like Daredevil. But I don't think this is like the perfect like turn 5 deck. But kind of like what these cards that I just showed, like these 3 cards here do really well, is they allow you to win a second space, and then you can win another space with Storm. If you go Storm into Juggernaut, you basically won the space 100% of the time, which is really powerful. You also have Kingpin as another card. Kingpin says when a card comes here on turn 6, destroy it. So you have Storm and Juggernaut to kind of win one space. Then you have Kingpin, Aero, Magneto as kind of this whole other package where if there's an open file turn 6 and you have the Kingpin there, Kingpin just blows up all the cards and you've like won that space basically. And then finally you have Spider-Man, Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man just really good in this deck with the Juggernaut, with the Doctor Doom sometimes, with the Aero. And then you have Spider-Man, Absorbing Man. And so this is just like one of the best control decks I've played in Marvel Snap so far. It's actually like did insanely well. And I'm really excited for you guys to see the gameplay. Oh, also I should mention Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is good in this deck because when you're locking out locations with like Storm, like when you flood a location, and then you have like just like Juggernaut and all this other stuff, and you're kind of like preventing somebody from playing in one square. Doctor Doom is really useful in this deck. Also a great card in this. Like Doctor Doom is amazing in this deck because you just play for all 3 lanes. Where like you win one lane with the flooding, you Aero and Spider-Man to lock out another lane. Like you know you go Spider-Man, Absorbing Man, Doctor Doom, and suddenly you're like playing for all 3 lanes. And when they're already down a lane because you stormed it. First of all, it corrects for if you were slightly behind because the Doctor Doom adds there. It plays for the lane that you manipulated their cards into. And then if you don't draw the Kingpin package, it's just a great 6-drop. Like, Doctor Doom is so good in this deck. I actually, like, really think this deck is super strong. And I'm excited for you guys to see it. I just hit affiliate on Twitch. I had my first affiliate stream on Twitch, and I got, like, 8 or 9 subs. So thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. My content's been doing amazing like the past month, and I really appreciate it. I love making the Marvel Snap videos. And with the Zabu nerf and the Silver Surfer nerf, I'm excited for what's coming. I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the next video, and I hope you enjoy. I mean, so Storm against TVA tends to be really good. Where we can either say like we're winning or we can lose. So we'll play, oh man, we can go Lizard, get another Lizard, and then we probably win TVA, honestly. I think I just snapped because I feel like I'm winning either way, or I can either win actually, or I can just win to, like I can either win with TVA, or I can just like Storm if I think I'm losing. So I get Lizard. And then I just play another Lizard. And Sunspot if the game goes longer. So they snap back, but we don't really care. Where if we're gonna lose turn 4, we can just Storm. Right? Psylocke. So I mean like they're not Galactusing me. They have 5 energy. Maybe we just Storm just in case. They're up to something. Like, just so we don't run the risk of losing. I think that makes sense. Just in case we can flood. Oh, they magic themselves. Okay, I was gonna say, there has to be, like, something here that's changing. And so now... So turn 6, everything dies. So I think most likely we want to do something like this. To just grow Daredevil and Sunspot. We can Kingpin middle, and then we can Magneto middle turn 6. Potentially kill anything. Play Iron Man.
All systems go.
So, I mean, they can just win left, and then we can just like, go do this. That's fine. Maybe we just Magneto... Maybe we just Spider-Man here, actually. This is probably enough. They actually just play middle, too. Mystiquing an Iron Man. Okay. And then playing what? A Wolfsbane? So that doesn't do it there. They do have another Mystique, which is good to keep in mind. So what do we think about just playing Doctor Doom? If they play Mystique again here, it's 6. They have to play to every lane, though, and we're winning here. They also have to play right now. Where I feel like Doctor Doom's actually really good here. They obviously can do some pretty busted shit, but we're playing to every lane. I guess I also could have Cosmo'd. I didn't really consider Cosmo. Cosmo might have been better. They do retreat, though. What a game. What a cool game. That was a really cool one. Sunspotting Limo is probably fine if it's a long game. We get our Kingpin into play, which is probably pretty good. And they put together Swarm. I think that definitely favors us because they kind of want Swarm in their hand all game. And then we can just, like, Daredevil middle or something. Collector, sure. We're just gonna float, I guess. That's super crazy about it. If they are full mid, the Kingpin does get a lot worse. I think I just play Lizard left with how things are currently going. I guess I could Spider-Man. It's only complicated because turn 6 I actually like want to play a 6 shot. They're probably playing everything here where it's probably not worth it to Kingpin here on it. Like, they're probably just dumping here where Kingpin doesn't matter. Where I think I actually just go Lizard here because they're going like full Kingpin here. They don't do that though. Okay. So if I get to Cosmo their MODOK, they're probably pretty sad. Okay. So their Morbius is terrible now. And now, so we can just Spider-Man here and Doctor Doom the next turn. And that's probably just enough.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
The Hellcow. Apocalypse is gone. Apocalypse doesn't even do it anymore, where now we just actually have like crazy power. Like we can just go Doom here at 5 here to go to 20. So they discard Chavez and Apocalypse. They don't have Hella right, or they just slam it. Where this wins all 3, probably. think this is fine. They're like pretty far from winning with Apocalypse too, right? Yeah. That's tonight. Yeah, we can play Sunspot into Nidvar. Nidvar? I'm not sure. We have Doctor Doom for Sanctum, which is generally speaking really good, I would say. Move cards into here, eh? I think we want Sanctum to stay in play. Like, I think we actually want Sanctum in play for our Doctor Doom, where I think we actually get rid of that with the Bifrost. I was a free-to-play player, but now that I'm, like, taking the YouTube pretty seriously, I'm not really free-to-play at all anymore. I don't spend, like, a crazy amount of money, but I'm definitely not a free-to-play anymore. I'd say I'm, like, a pretty low spender, though, overall, for sure. I don't spend as much as some other people. For sure. So they're going to play... They're probably playing a card here, but we can just go Spider-Man, Absorbing Man, and then Doom. And I feel like that does it, honestly. Like, I just bought the fucking Mr. Negative bundle because it was just good value. So, Doc Ock is problematic for us for sure. Absorbing Man. So, I mean, they can't be Galactus. Like, they can't Galactus us. They can't beat Flooding, and if they... Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's any way they can win that now. I generally like Lizard into Dark Dimension just because I don't think they fill up there and they don't know they have to. Also putting Lizard into, like, Isle of Silence sounds good, though. Ah, my Kingpin got hit. It's kind of sad. I feel like we blow up Sacred Timeline. I feel like Sacred Timeline is the scariest one for us. And we can go Sacred Timeline, Juggernaut, which feels pretty good. They're not even playing for it, which is good for us. They Deathlock middle. So now I can just do this. It's probably good enough, right? They're not playing for it at all, dude. Like, literally at all. So now I just go Spider-Man middle, and they can't beat it, probably? Yeah, Spider-Man middle, they play to Dark Dimension, and we just, like, Magneto or something? Killmonger to blow up that. Doesn't really matter. And I mean, then we can just play anything, really. I mean, we can just Magneto here, or we can Doctor Doom. I think Magnetoing's a little bit better in case they have some, like, some kind of Nova bullshit. But I think that's a win. They're still playing it out, though, which is scary. Bucky Barnes, Nova, Death. Okay. Bot? Question mark? Maybe a bot? Kind of a cool game, but maybe a bot. That's like a very real deck they're playing, though. Pretty sure Squirrel Girl means that it's, like Death Wave generally nowadays. I think we play Daredevil into Nidavellir because we don't really care about, like, quality. We just want quantity there. I kind of want Hope to join the stream so that I can trick her nefariously into giving me money by watching ads. Hey, how's it going, Leon? I am affiliate on Twitch tonight, which is really good. Things are going awesome. And this deck is really cool. The Zabu nerves are live. You know, life's good. Life is very good. I think I just Juggernaut them out of here. And then I can Aero, then Magneto. That seems so dirty and disgusting, it's actually, like, vomit-inducing. We also get to see what they do turn 5. So, like, if they play nothing right, they snap. They play Ant-Man. So, I mean, I get to blow up their Ant-Man. So they're locked in there. And then if they death, I have Magneto, so they have to play 2 cards here. Yeah. Oh man, look at that. Let's see. Leon, how do you feel about the, like, Dracula package? Now that Zabu got nerfed, do you feel any differently about, like, the Dracula package, or are you still kind of into it? I'm just curious. I think we just play Daredevil here. Lizard is most likely being shrunk by Sinister London, where I feel like we want to be a little careful. I guess if we're going to Sinister London copy, we want to have 2 Lizards and then Storm here the next turn. Good, just remember and trying one strategy with Zudek. Gotcha. I think the zoo decks are, like, super powerful. No joke, like, really powerful. It's just, it can be kind of, what's the word? They can be kind of frustrating sometimes, like, when you just get Killmongered over and over. But if you play, like, Cosmo and you play, what's another good example? Cosmo and Armor, I think you're fine. Armor is really good against them. I still think it's pretty good, but I definitely imagine it's weaker. Dracula Ghost Rider is really cool, though. It is really cool above all else. Like, it is just really cool. Okay, so this flips and could be all kinds of things. It's a Lady Sif. I don't really know what to expect from them, just by the nature of what they're doing, but seeing their turn 5 means we can Aero whatever they play in the middle. If I knew I had the Jug, I would have probably played differently. Oh, I mean, I guess I still can, actually. Kind of neat. They play 2 cards here. Where I can just actually Aero these out, and then I can Jug here the last turn. That seems really strong. Where I Aero both of these out, and then I can just, like, Juggernaut here. And then I'm winning both of these lanes, right? And then so now I can Kingpin Jug. And they lose for sure. Right? Dude, this deck is gross. That was so gross, man. That was disgusting. Did you see that? Thank you so much for making it to the end of my Marvel Snap video. I'm currently making a Marvel Snap video every day, so if you do enjoy, please consider liking and subscribing. It does help me out a lot. I also stream live at twitch.tv/homeboymaxwell. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you tomorrow for my next video. Have a great day.